still hunting down the massive ring of child sex trafficking operation in our country, but the UK seems to be fine with it. How much time do you think the UK has left? And I'm not asking you to be hyperbolic, but I mean asking you to be serious here. Like, how much time do you think your country has left?
Yeah, well, it depends what you mean by the end. Well, what the end would be. You know, the Roman Empire declined over hundreds of years. But to answer your question, I guess more directly, the next election is in 2029. You have 5-year terms in the United Kingdom. And for many people here, it does feel like a make or break moment. Because if you have economic problems, and make no mistake, the UK is in a dire economic situation with low growth, with high levels of debt, all that sort of stuff, which many Western countries are facing. But another government can come in and change tax policies. They can change financial regulation policies, all that sort of stuff. Demographic change is almost impossible to reverse. Once people come into the country, particularly once they become citizens, it's very hard to change that. And what you've seen in 2 generations is enormous demographic change, which has led to a point where the United Kingdom now is really just a series of cultural and ethnic ghettos, in which many of those cultural and ethnic ghettos are governed by the norms of the countries from which those peoples have come from. And this isn't the 1950s and 1960s type of multiculturalism where you have the best Greek restaurants plus British values, which is fine. This is coming from countries like Somalia and Eritrea and Afghanistan and parts of the world who do not have compatible values with a country like the UK or the US or my home country of Australia. They don't share the same values towards women, towards minority groups, thinking about the separation between church and state. And as a result of that, we now have a point where sectarian violence is increasing on the streets, and you have a country which is culturally and socially fractured.